Shows Philip Seymour Hoffman as Dr. Chicago sitting in a car in a Forest Preserve parking lot. Shows Robin Williams laying on the front windshield, Denitra Vance sitting in the passenger seat, and Gilda Radner laying in the back seat. Hoffman: "Hey, ghost friends, I'm all out of ideas. I think I'm going to take a look at the news for a little while. Is that okay?" Williams: "That's not okay, Doc. How is that going to help you become a star?" Vance: "Exactly. Didn't you have an idea for a little show?" Hoffman: "Which one was that?" Radner: "You were going to pay homage to Mad TV by having a show similar to it, but using an all-dead cast." Hoffman: "Oh, you mean Dead Mented TV, the #1 audio-only sketch comedy show that, despite the title, is not on TV." Williams: "Yeah, that's the one." Shows Williams, Vance, and Radner holding in their laughter. Hoffman: "Well, gee, ghost friends, that sounds like a great idea, but my intuition tells me I should check the news for some reason." Vance: "Oh, come on, that's no fun." Shows Hoffman looking into his cell phone. Hoffman: "Holy shit!" Radner: "What?" Hoffman: "I can't believe it. The top story on BNN is about the death of Dr. Chicago." Cuts to the phone screen, which shows a caption that says, "Pray for Dr. Chicago," along with a picture of Hoffman. Hoffman: "And there's a picture of me. How is that even possible? I'm Dr. Chicago, and I'm not dead. Ghost friends, what's going on?" Williams: "How the hell did this guy get through med school?" Hoffman: "What's that supposed to mean?" Vance: "It means we're not your friends, genius." Hoffman: "Not my friends? What are you talking about? What happened to all the we are all one talk? And that you were going to help me become a big star?" Radner: "Sweetie, we were just encouraging you to make a fool of yourself. Your comedy sucks, and it's destroyed your reputation." Hoffman: "Wait, my comedy sucks? What do you call a slutty group of female Native American gardeners?" Navajos. Hoes. I thought that was great. Williams: "That's the point. We didn't need to do too much convincing for you to prove yourself to be an asshole." John Belushi walks up to the car and approaches the driver's side window. Hoffman, smoking a cigarette, inadvertently blows smoke in Belushi's face. Belushi: "Hey, can you quit smoking for a minute? I got something to tell you." Hoffman, continuing to smoke, asks, "Who are you? You sound familiar, but I'm not sure who you are. Are you another ghost friend?" Belushi: "We're not your friends, dumbass. We've been contracted out to sabotage your life by making you appear to be a complete idiot, making it seem more likely that your fake death would seem more believable." Hoffman: "What are you talking about? Why would you fake my death?" Belushi: "Some special interest didn't like where your research was heading. And after you failed to get with the program and take some advice, the powers that be opted for this plan instead." Hoffman: "Okay, but even if that was true, why would they just fake my death instead of actually killing me?" Belushi: "Kill you? Why, Dr. Chicago, we're the good guys. We don't actually kill people. We just fake kill a lot of people." Hoffman: "Well, what's to stop me from letting everyone know that I'm not really dead and you only fake killed me?" Belushi: "You think anyone's going to trust someone who spent the last several months in his car telling his email pen pals that he hears voices over what's been reported in the news? You have no credibility, Doc. You fell right for our trap." Hoffman: "Well then, what now?" Belushi: "My friends here are going to mentally torture you until the news becomes reality. Hoffman, wow. Radner, so, doctor, how do you feel? Hoffman, I say, girl, you really out me now. You out me so I don't know what I'm doing. Williams, damn right. Hoffman, yeah, you really out me now. You out me so I can't sleep at night. Vance, no shit, we should be getting paid overtime. Hoffman, you really out me now. You out me so I don't know where I'm going. Radner, oh yeah? Hoffman, you really out me now. You out me so I can't sleep at night. You really out me. Oh, you really out me. Yeah, you really out me. And live from Origin's phone, we're not alive. It's Saturday Night Live. Neutered. Starring an ever-evolving cast that has been castrated and refuses to allow their names to be mentioned until their balls are back. Musical guest, Peter Quaife, and your host, Donald Rumsfeld. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Rumsfeld. Applause, applause, applause. Rumsfeld, thank you, thank you. I'm told I'm happy to be here. Or excuse me, I should say I'm happy to be here. Anyway, I served as the United States Secretary of Defense from 1975 to 1977 under President Gerald Ford, and again from 2001 to 2006 under President George W. Bush, making me both the youngest and the oldest Secretary of Defense in American history. Applause, applause, applause. Additionally, I was a 3-term U.S. Congressman from Illinois, Director of the Office of Economic Opportunity, Counselor to the President, the United States Representative to NATO, and the White House Chief of Staff. Between my terms as Secretary of Defense, I also served as the CEO and Chairman of several companies. I'm known mostly, and I suppose this would be a known, but I'm known mostly for being the Defense Secretary of the United States during its invasions of Afghanistan and Iraq. Bill Toll comes up from behind the teleprompter, pulls its plug, and gives Rumsfeld a thumbs up. Rumsfeld, on September 10, 2001, I gave a speech stating that there was an adversary that posed a serious threat to the security of the United States of America. And that threat was, Chris Farley comes out and says, Donald Trump! Rumsfeld, excuse me? Farley, Mr. Origin wanted me to come out and help you with your little talk here. Rumsfeld, anyway, that threat I was referring to was, Farley, Donald Trump! Rumsfeld, anyway, that threat, based on its own auditors, could not account for over $2.3 trillion in transactions. That's trillion with a T. And with a threat as serious and powerful as, Farley, Donald Trump! Rumsfeld, all I can say is that $2.3 trillion of unaccounted money, as opposed to whatever it ended up being used for, that had instead been accounted for and perhaps used in a way that could have prevented the attacks that happened the very next day after my speech on September 11th. Farley, that's right, Donald Trump caused 9/11. Rumsfeld, anyway, I was known to say, there are known knowns. There are things we know. We also know there are known unknowns. That is to say, we know there are some things we do not know. But there are also unknown unknowns. The ones we don't know, we don't know. And if one looks throughout the history of our country and other free countries, it is the latter category that tends to be the difficult ones. Farley, And that's why the United States has 18 intelligence agencies, so that there are less unknown unknowns, and we have better national security. Rumsfeld. Why do we need 18 intelligence agencies? Well, that's a known unknown. Anyway, Peter Quaife, basis for the Kinks, is here, so Farley interrupts. I wanted to remind everyone to make sure to get vaccinated for COVID-19. The current administered vaccines are approved and confirmed to be safe and effective by local health authorities and by the World Health Organization. And don't forget your boosters. We'll be right back.